Is he coming here tonight? Oh,
No.
so, but I thought can I ask a question? You're not gonna wait?
Yeah, absolutely.
Already. Thought this was done.
So what happened, we want to buy the TVs. So he needs to adjust his price to reflect us buying the TVs.
The man we agreed. Oh, okay, so like, I thought we did this already, okay.
We did, but.
All right. Y'all trying to put us in YouTube, okay?
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Good evening. Davis, good evening.
Hey, good evening.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Hasn't been set yet. More than likely next Saturday.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It's well known.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Huh?
It's so pretty here.
Yeah, it is.
They did a great job.
It's
just
bright,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, just.
It's welcoming, clear. I don't know.
What's your, her side of
How's the water plan?
It's coming along. We are working with, with David.
Mhm.
So it's coming along. I think we are really close.
So that needs to come
I mean,
here
all total.
Yes.
before it goes to the state.
Exactly, but what we do, remember, we like to send it for the coastal review to South Florida.
That's right.
Remember that?
That's right.
Oh, I'm very sticky to that because I like that before we do a whole approval process and then final at the
Right.
end. Oh, we can be so back home.
Yeah, that was very helpful several years ago when
I
we did
remember. I'm very, very.
You were sick, but you were on the phone.
Yes.
Pretty
I'm
good
very
review.
sick, I
Denise was
remember.
there.
Yes. No, we gotta do the course review. As soon as we have a
Yeah,
draft,
you'll
we
be up
send it to
just
them.
because of social media, but
So when
open
it
your phone,
comes
it
here.
jumps to Scotty
Oh,
Kirby and
yeah.
somebody
To the state.
gets
Exactly.
affected.
It has to be advertised.
Yes, the whole nine
Uh,
yards.
It has to be made.
Well, we are
I got
trying.
home.
The state doesn't
Almost every day.
give you like a penalty
Almost that
if
time.
you don't
Sorry about
have
that.
it. He said that's
Yeah.
something you have to accomplish. But
Yeah.
we are trying.
We can only
We
do so
started really
much.
late.
Good evening, everyone. It is now 6:02, so we're going to take just a moment to make sure that we're all set and ready. We'll call the meeting into order. Thank you so much. Good evening again. At this time, we're going to call the Town of Mangonia Park regular council meeting of March 17th, 2026 into session. A roll call, please.
Councilmember Davis Quince.
Here.
Councilmember Johnson.
Here.
Councilmember McConnell.
Here.
And Mayor Alberry.
Here. Thank you so much. We do have a quorum set this time. We're going to stand for our invocation. Most kind and gracious Father, we thank you again for this day. It is indeed a blessing to be able to come out and to make decisions on behalf of those that we've been elected and appointed to serve. We ask now that this process will be pleasing to all that are in attendance, that may be watching, and most importantly to you. We ask now that you continue to bless us, we pray in Jesus' name. Amen. Our pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much. You may be seated. And again, welcome to those in the audience, and if there's anyone online, we welcome you as well. So at this time, we're going to attend to our agenda. Are there any additions, substitutions, or deletions to the agenda?
Mr. Mayor and Council, I beg your indulgence. Yes, if you do not mind, I'd like to add item 7C. And that's a review and consideration for approval for an amended estimate with our sound guy, the one that council approved previously, Prime Star. And I'll be happy to answer questions when we come to that, so I'd appreciate if we could add that.
Thank you so much. Are there any other items for adding or deleting?
That's all from staff.
Okay, thanks so much. And that's Prime Star. And that is amendment to the agreement?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so noted. Okay. Seeing that there's no other items to be added or deleted, there's a motion that we approve the agenda as amended.
So moved.
Second.
Has been moved and properly second. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye. Pose same sign. It is carried. And on our consent agenda, we have those items again that are annotated and by an asterisk. We have item 2A, which is minutes of the regular town council meeting of March 3rd, 2026. Item 2B, minutes of the Planning and Zoning Board meeting of March 10th, 2026. And item C, minutes of the reorganizational meeting of March 10th, 2026. And those are the items that we have currently on the agenda that has been annotated. Are there any items to be added to or removed from the consent agenda?
None from staff.
Hearing none, motion to approve the consent agenda
So moved.
has been moved. There's second.
Second.
Has been moved and properly seconded. All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. It is carried. We'll continue on in our agenda. Our next item is our Palm Beach County League of Cities. We'll go to our attorney.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just a reminder, the next Palm Beach County League of Cities meeting is March 25th, 2026 at 11:30. At your last meeting, I told you that the location is at the Lake Worth Beach Casino down in Lake Worth Beach. That's 10 South Ocean Boulevard. The presenter is Professor Diana Metsova. The presentation title has now been released. It is Silver Tsunami, the Aging Population and How It Affects Municipal Services and Functions. So that's next week, March 25th. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you so much. Any questions or comments for our attorney? Okay, hearing none, we will move on in our agenda. Our next item is item 7A, and this is a request for authorization for the installation of the mag meter at the master lift station. We'll go to our town manager.
Mayor and council, this is an item in our one-on-ones we talked about, and this has been coming for some time. Last year, late in the year, we ordered an 8-inch mag meter for the master lift station. This is the meter at our master lift station that calculates the sewage flow that goes to Riviera Beach. And ours quit working several months ago. So it took a while for this to come in, and it's taken quite a while to get people to quote on this. And I think when we went through our one-on-ones, I had talked about, you see 3 companies listed, and Melvin will be on his way so he can explain a little bit more. We had 3 companies listed, and I was talking about number 1. Number 1 failed to get their credentials in on time. And we did ask on a couple of occasions, so we never got any information back from them. So that leaves us with number 2 and number 3. And the recommendation at this point, and Melvin can go into this, is going to be number 3 for $7,957. This company has done quite a bit of work for us in the past. Melvin, if you take it.
Yes. Good evening, Mayor, Council.
Good evening.
This company is a very reputable company that does work, and they did send us all of their credentials, the liability insurance. I know we need all of those credentials, so we do have those. We received them today around noontime, but we do have them. And they're a very good company that installed industrial, working on big pipes and sewer mains. And to be honest with you, Mayor, I feel very comfortable with this company because of their work ethic and being around for so long. They have done work for the town as well. They have done some work for the town. So we're looking forward to getting this meter. I know I've been on the horn with the city of Riviera Beach. You know, they always asking me, well, when we're gonna get it repaired, when we're gonna get it repaired. So look like it's gonna get repaired now, hopefully.
Thanks so much. Anything else at this time?
No, sir.
Okay. So with that, we'll see if anything else from
Just
administration.
last comment. We do know that this company is really good with working with our SCADA people, and that's going to be important for this lift station.
As well. Thank you, Ken. Yes, that's another opponent that goes with the actual meter that does the calculation. So, and we already had them out to look at it, and they up and ready to go.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks so much. So we'll see if there's any questions or comments from council.
No.
Comments or questions?
Seems to be sufficient.
Much
Okay.
needed.
Alrighty. So now and just for the record, so the company that you were just finished discussing. Now, was it a condition that all of the credentials be provided prior to the vote or consideration?
Yes, I did ask for the credentials.
Okay.
I did ask for the credentials.
Okay.
Correct.
Alrighty. So noted. Just wanted to note it for the record and.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Alrighty.
And I was hoping actually the number one would provide them, but I didn't receive them.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty. No, as long as it was, it was consistent. It was known to all of those that submitted.
Yes.
That we needed to prior to. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Any other questions or comments? That being said, we have heard the presentation as it is related to the proposals that have been submitted regarding the installation of the MAC meters. What is your pleasure?
Mr. Mayor, I so move that we approve the request for authorizing installation of MEC meters by the recommended industry standards at the rate of $7,957.
Thank you so much. A motion has been made. Is there a second to that motion?
Second.
Has been properly moved and seconded. For the record, Councilwoman Davis chimed in first. Any questions on the motion? Hearing none. A roll call, please.
Councilmember Davis Quince,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember McConnell,
Yes.
and Mayor Alberry.
Yes.
Passes unanimously.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Our next item is item 7B, and this is a request for approval to amend the existing contract between Chinmore and Associates regarding the finding of necessity report. Stated on the agenda, there's some information for you. This was originally approved on 10/15/2024 as it relates to our CRA. So we're going to go to our town manager first. And
Mayor and council, this item, and I hope I did a good enough job of explaining this in our one-on-ones. This item, as you may recall, sometime back we enlisted Chinmore and Associates to provide for a finding of necessities for the town to hopefully do a community redevelopment agency similar to what other communities have around the county. And in the course of that, now Nilsa's here and she's going to explain a little bit more than what I can, but in the course of this we've had several conversations with the county, and the county is the approving authority for this. And I believe we're at a point where the county is going to approve this, but they want to see some financial numbers. They want to see numbers on how it's going to impact the town and also how it's going to impact the county. Now, obviously, we don't have anyone on staff that can delve into that and, provide with accuracy those type of numbers. So Chinmore and Associates, they are going to subcontract with the company to provide those numbers based on council approval tonight, and that will be shown to the county, and after that we'll be bringing the finding of necessity back to town council for approval, hopefully on April 21st. That's our target date. But this is a necessary step, so we are going to ask council tonight to amend the agreement with Chinmore from $60,000 to $74,000. So if it makes council feel any better, we did budget money in this year's current budget for additional studies to be provided for the CRA, and this number fits well within that. So at this point, I'll turn it over to Nilsa and let her answer any questions you may have or give more info.
Good evening,
Good
Mr.
evening.
Mayor, Vice Mayor, Council members. Nilsa Zacharias, Director of Planning of Chenmure and Associates. And again, as Mr. Metcalf explained, we had many meetings with the county through 2025. And in every meeting, they basically said, where are the financial projections? And usually the financial projections are part of a major plan, but in order for us to process, we already finished the finding of necessity. It's here, it says February 5th. However, before we submit this to the county, they keep asking the financial projections. So we usually work with RMA. RMA is a very reputable company that's what they work on CRAs and financial projections. In fact, as we speak, we are updating the Westgate CRA plan, and we are also with RMA along with them. So because the county is requesting this financial projection, I reach out to RMA and they provided a fee. I asked them how much it will cost to do this financial projection, and obviously we need to provide them the information that they need. So that is the $14,000. So at that point, the idea is to submit this to the council, to transmit it to the county. So we will be, in compliance with the county required documents.
Mr. Mayor, if I may add, one reason we slowed this down a little bit as of November, December was we were not sure what the state was going to be doing with the property taxes, so we did kind of take a slight pause on that to see what direction that was going, but we have a comfort level, at least for this year, on that.
That's true, because our last meeting with the county was in October, I believe. Yeah, and then after that, we said we need to regroup and see what exactly will be our next action.
Okay, anything else? Okay, at this time, okay. So with that, we'll see if there's any questions or comments from council.
Just one question.
Yes.
If they do away with the property taxes, CRA goes away?
Not exactly, because the property taxes have been, the ad valorem property tax exemptions have been proposed for homesteaded properties. So we're still going to have quite a bit of, town's got quite a bit of commercial. So that could be included in the CRA, and I think there is quite a bit that's within the district that we're proposing. So we wanted to see how that might impact, the residential side. We feel like the proposals all came out. There were like 6 proposals in the state, and they all had to do with homesteaded properties only. So we feel safe in going in this direction.
Okay. Anything else, McConnell?
That's all.
Okay, other questions or comments?
No.
Okay, alrighty. Now for this, now you were stating earlier that RMA is a very
Is our sub-consultant. So basically, we, Chenmure, we will sign a contract with RMA. They already provide us their fee estimate, so it will be under a Chenmure umbrella, and because we are the prime consultant with the town.
okay. Okay, so this is just a subcontract with RMA?
Well, this is to enlarge our Chenmure contract with the town. And then, when this is approved tonight, tomorrow my job is to prepare another subcontract between Chenmure and RMA for the amount. So, but for the town purpose, you are not going to see the RMA bill. It will, we are, the prime, basically.
Okay. And subcontracting, of course, takes place all the time, and so, right. and so
It's
not a-
very customary.
Right.
And in all these years, when I know what I know, and I know when I don't know something and I need to look for other professionals that this is what they do, these financial projections.
No, certainly. And of course, this is not a question of integrity or anything else, just a question of clarity. Now, RMA is an established company.
Yes, they are an established company here in the state of Florida. And as I mentioned, if we Google RMA, they have several clients in the state of Florida. And right now, we are working together, updating the CRA plan for Westgate, for the CRA, Westgate CRA, that is part of the county.
Okay. Now, do they do any direct contracting, or they're just subcontract?
Oh yes, no, they do. They do. They have their own projects. In fact, I always ask them if they need a sub, I can be their subs. So on another projects.
Okay. Right. And again, just for clarity, then we could actually do a direct contract with them.
Yes, but then there will be some different procedure, maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay. Alrighty. I get
Yes.
it. I just want the record to be clear. I have no issue with it. Just want the record to be clear. So they're subcontracting. So you're basically, in terms of Chinmore and Associates, CMA would actually be providing what, oversight and monitoring of the project, or?
I will be monitoring the project. I will work with the sub consultant. So the sub consultant will provide me the projections. I will be presenting, and not sure if they will come the night that we are presenting, but I will be, at the end of the day, I will be the responsible party.
Okay.
Mr. Mayor?
Okay, and that oversight is included in the 60, in the previous amount, or is it an additional fee for the oversight provided by Chinmore?
The 60,000 was only for Chenmore. For that 60,000, we did not have a sub. For this 14,000, where we are going to have a sub, but still Chenmore is the prime consultant, so I will be overseeing and responsible. Chenmore is the final responsible party in front of the town council.
No, certainly. So again, just as clarity, so the 14,000 is the total amount of fees being paid to RMA, or is there a portion of it being paid also to Chinmore?
No, 10,000 is only to RMA, and 4,000 is for the task number 3, which is to provide, well, and that's part of 2 also. The 14,000 is clearly here will accomplish 3 tasks. Number 1, provide tax increment financing projections. Number 2, determine priority projects. And number 3, provide pertinent information to support tasks 1 and 2. So RMA will be acquiring 10,000, and 4,000 will be for us to work the priority projects and also to provide additional information.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to sort of segregate it.
Oh, yes,
Cost
it's very clear.
Okay. All righty. Okay. Any other questions or comments? Oh, I'm sorry, Ken, you had
Just a
something?
comment. I was going to say, and Nilsa explained it well, and the mayor asked good questions. I think the reason this way works a little bit better, there's going to be a lot of interaction between Chenmore and the financial consultants. So this just works a little bit better than each one having to go through me to talk to the other, and so this was something I proposed.
Okay. Alrighty. And again, thanks so much for answering the questions. They came because when I'm looking at just the one pager, there was no segregation in terms of the costing. So okay.
That was a great question.
Okay. Alrighty. So with that, any other questions or comments? Okay. Hearing none. Anything else from the staff?
No, sir.
Okay. Alrighty. And if approved, we do have the addendum here before us. Amity, at this time, do you have anything?
No, sir, the addendum was prepared based on the proposal that was provided by NILSA, so you have that as part of your backup as well.
Okay, all right, thanks so much. So with that, seeing that there are no other questions or comments, motion please.
Mr. Mayor, I so move that we approve the addendum to our Chenmore agreement, existing agreement, to include the 14,000, which would be requirements for the financial review for the county.
Okay, motion has been made on this item. Is there a second?
Second.
It has been properly moved in the record, and for the record, Councilman McConnell chimed in first this time. Okay. Okay, so the motion has been made and properly seconded. Any questions on the motion?
Nope.
Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Davis Quince,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember McConnell,
Yes.
and Mayor Alberry.
Yes.
Passes unanimously.
Okay, thank you so much, and thanks so much, Nelson. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much to all of you, and happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, and same to you. We appreciate it. Okay, all right, thanks so much.
She's
So,
got her green on.
Oh, I forgot my greens. Okay, with that, seeing that those are the only action, I'm sorry, we did add to the agenda. So our next item is item 7C, and this is approval of a Prime Star amendment. We're going to go to Town Manager.
Mayor and Council, simply put and briefly, when we approved this vendor a couple of meetings back, the instruction from council was to go back and negotiate this and to have the TV monitors taken out. And the reason for that, we felt like we could purchase the TV monitors on our own and save some money. The vendor has agreed to that, so he has backed that amount out, and so that, let me see, that amount now goes from $20,108 to $16,073. And I did pass out a sheet, updated quote for you to look at. This does not include the live streaming equipment, which was separate. That was, but council did approve $4,600 on that. So the new proposal is for $16,073, taking out the TV monitors, and we will have to purchase 3 85-inch TVs in the near future. And I'm just waiting on the specs from the vendor. Now I'll answer any questions that you may have.
Thank you so much. Are there any questions or comments as it relates to the proposal amendment?
Excuse me, did you say 3 85-inch? Where are you gonna put 3 85-inch?
We're gonna put
Three
one
separate
here,
85
I know
inch
that.
TVs.
one there,
I'm just trying to figure out where they're
and
gonna
one
go.
one
Okay,
there,
one over here.
there.
Here. And we need 85
Two up here
inch.
and one where the screen is now.
We need 85-inch? That's a big
That
jump.
was the recommendation, correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, he said 285 and 165, but we felt like might be better with the 85.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
All
eight-
right.
it will be different. It'll be a nice difference,
It's gonna
for
be
sure.
huge.
So,
Right. Now, the 85, it's a big TV, but at the same time, if
Yeah.
you're sitting back there, it'll come across like a 42. You're sitting right in front of a 42 as opposed to.
I got 85, I know. That's what I'm
Okay. Oh,
saying,
yes.
like, that's gonna be huge.
Right.
65's won't be too bad.
Right. In terms of just line of sight, in a room open like this, particularly when it's lit, right, the pixel quality and so forth can get lost.
Okay.
When you're sitting further back, so if you put up a 55, you can forget it. It's
65, no.
65 won't work. Either.
Okay.
75, 85. And in 2 years, we'll be saying we need 120. Yeah.
85
That
is
is better,
huge.
medical, sir.
Or we hand out
Some new
glasses.
glasses, right? Okay.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Anything else, Councilwoman Davis?
No.
Any other questions from
that's
council?
all.
Any other questions or comments?
I'm just hoping that we will find the purchase price lower than what we removed from the contract. Just you know, we wanna stay within that budgetary line. But,
Oh, certainly.
hopefully we can shop around and get the appropriate model that
Mhm.
fits the system at a reasonable price.
Right. And to that point, in my conversations, I'll just say it quickly, in my comments, my meeting with Ken, our meeting that we have, and I was on grandfather duty today, and so went to Best Buy and you know, kind of buying some time with my grandson, and they have 100-inch TVs out there right now. It's like, oh my goodness. Oh. And but the 85-inch TVs right now, just depending upon what specs he's looking for, and we're talking all TVs now, smart TVs, and have high pixel quality and all of that.
Right.
They had, depending on the brand, anywhere from, I think it was $600 and something to $800, $900. Let's just round up to 900.
Yes.
Okay,
So
that's
3 of them
good.
is still brings us under this.
That's good.
Mhm. And some were even cheaper than that. Oh my goodness! Wow.
Oh, we do hope the specs match for what we want.
Mhm.
What we
Right.
need,
And
actually.
you get what you pay for.
And then too, and again, you've heard me say this before. I defer to people who know more than me about whatever it is, and that's a whole lot of things I defer on. So, but at the same time, the TVs will be here,
Mhm.
right? And so, what is the quality of TV we need here? Do we need a Sony TV 85-inch that costs $4,000 each? Probably not. But if they were, you know, if I'm in his position and I'm buying them for my shop, oh yeah, then, but for here, I think we'll be okay.
What sheet do they put out?
Okay.
Do they
All righty.
put out?
Any other questions or comments on that?
No.
And of course, this the action that we're taking today is to approve an amendment that went down as opposed to up. So.
Right.
Okay. So if there's no other questions or comments, motion please.
Mr. Mayor, I so move that we approve the reduction in the estimated price for the, was it Prime Star Digital Network? To identify the removal of the purchase of monitors that we will substitute with our own purchase.
Okay. Thank you so much. So a motion has been made that we approve the agreement, the amendment to the original agreement with Prime Star Digital Network. That being now the amount going from the original
20,108 to 16,073.
Okay, so noted as stated by the town manager. So with that, is there a second to that motion?
Second.
Has been properly moved and seconded. Are there any questions on the motion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Councilmember Davis Coins,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember McConnell,
Yes.
and Mayor Alberry.
Yes.
Passes unanimously.
Thank you so much. So this time, those are the only action items before us. So we're going to open the floor now to public comment to see if there's any comment from the floor.
No comments online.
Thank you so much. Seeing that, we will close the floor to public comment, and we're back down at the dais. We're going to go now to our town manager to see if there's anything from him.
Mayor and council, I'll be brief. Just to give everyone a couple of updates. As everyone knows, we had the septic to sewer and water connection public informational meeting last Tuesday, well attended, and some good questions were brought up, some good information was shared. We'll keep that process moving, and we'll continue to notify everyone every step of the way. Tomorrow at the park from 2 until 6 p.m. it is the Spring in the Park event, which includes a petting zoo, an egg race, an egg toss, a spoon race, bounce houses, music, and my two favorite things, free parking and free admission. What more could you ask for?
Free food.
Free food.
That's right. So that's from 2 to 6, Spring in the Park, ironically at the park tomorrow, and we're going to hope for good weather. And a big reminder, this is very important to me, and I hope council will take us up on this. our IT consultant, Mr. Cato, will be here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. to, if you want to bring your smartphone or your dumb phone or your tablet, laptop or whatever, to load your town email into it. He's going to be here to do that for you. So I hope everyone will do that. That will be a great benefit if you have a smartphone or a tablet. That would be a big help, because like we talked about last time, we all need to start using our town issued email addresses exclusively for town business. And so I would love to start doing that with my manager's report starting this Friday. So he'll be here at 9 a.m. If you can't get here, give me a call. I'll get him on the phone with you. Maybe y'all can work out some side arrangements. Thank you, Melvin, for your good work, and Mitty, and to Kedra. Thank you, council, for your time this evening.
Ms. Metcalf, mine is already done. My phone is already done.
Okay,
So
right.
don't worry about
And
calling me.
without picking at the other members, I know that you've been using your town issued email address, and that's appreciated. So.
Okay. All right, and not picking at the other members to do that.
In other words,
Some
you don't
polite
need to call
shade, we
me.
appreciate that. I'm just all righty, anything else, Ken?
No, sir.
Okay, thanks so much. Okay, Mr. Pink, do you have anything else? Okay, Mitty?
Nothing for your
Oh,
search
okay.
today, thank you.
Okay, thanks. Councilwoman Davis, you have anything?
Yes, of course.
Mhm.
Of course, as my grandbaby would say. Question.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
noticed the guys were out watering the media plants, because I think they're taking up the ones that froze up, putting new ones down.
Mm-hmm.
How can we budget irrigation in the media? We need it so bad. Because I felt it was kind of dangerous seeing the guys standing out there watering, and I'm thinking
Mhm.
these cars flying by. We really need to put irrigation as soon as possible.
I say
for
this
safety.
tongue in cheek a little bit, so we planned it just right. We got the new plants in the ground right before the rainy season. But no.
Yeah, but safety. For safety, I'm not worried about the forest rainy season. I'm talking about
When-
safety, because he's on the side of the road
Absolutely.
with his flashers on, and people just don't have no respect for people working on the side of the road. They don't know, like, you should slow down to like 20 miles per hour. They zoom by. So that's what I was looking at, not so much just beating the rain. And
When we have
more so
our
safety.
initial budget retreat in May,
Okay.
I think that's something we should bring up
Add
at
on,
that
yeah,
point.
please.
And if council is so inclined, we can start getting some numbers together for that. Perhaps Melvin can be on that. That's something he brought up in the past, so
Yeah.
maybe we can
Yeah.
look at that. Be careful what you ask for, Melvin.
Well, I
So,
kinda-
we'll get that together, and maybe at the retreat, we'll have some numbers for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're gonna take the plants up and put them back and take them, put them back, you're spending more money. But thank you anyway. You
Mhm.
guys are doing a great job. The media's looking good.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Appreciate that.
Okay. All righty, anything else?
Nope, that's
Okay,
it.
Councilman McConnell? Okay. Councilwoman Johnson?
No, nothing this evening.
Okay. All righty, and I have nothing as well other than to say thank you guys for everything you do, and we appreciate it. Thanks so much to Kedra for manning the meetings for us. We appreciate it. Thanks so much. So with that, if there's nothing else, motion for adjournment
I so moved.
I second it.
It has been properly moved and seconded by Councilwoman Davis and seconded by Councilwoman Johnson. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. It is carried. Thanks so much. Have a great evening, everyone, and we'll see you at the next meeting. Actually, we'll see you
April 7th.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow
yes,
at 2 p.m.
here and at the park.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Here, for,